I wasn't nervous until right now, so let's give this a go. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day today. My name's Cody, and I want to thank you for stopping by here. So, first of all, I just wanted to say a huge thank you. I don't know what's going on here, but this past week, we've had 70 new subscribers join the channel, and it's just been mind-blowing for me. So, I really do appreciate all the support that I've been getting this past week, and even before all that and everything like that. Just love being able to share this little journey here with you guys about everything that I'm doing here on the farm, and it's just so wonderful to see people getting involved with the channel here and engaging and learning and sharing ideas. It's just been wonderful. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you. I really do appreciate every one of you who takes the time out of their day and out of their week to stop by and hang out with us here today. So yeah, just a huge thank you. So we are back up in the apothecary today, and what I wanted to do is wrap up our big Fire Cider project. So if you were watching the video maybe a month ago now, I put together a simple Fire Cider, and then I also put together a more complex one that had a bunch more different herbs in it, just to kind of see the difference for taste. But anyway, what I want to do today is I want to get that strained and all the good stuff wrung out of there and give it a try. So yeah, let's do that. I've got it right back up here, so I'm going to grab that, get it poured through the strainer here, and then yeah, let's just talk a little bit too about what Fire Cider does for us. So let's get them strained. There we go. So we've got our 2 jars of Fire Cider here. Now, Fire Cider is a traditional folk remedy that a lot of people use to help fight off colds and flus. It helps to boost the immune system and also really helps to keep everything in our bodies circulating nicely, and that's achieved by all the different herbs that we've mixed in here infused with our apple cider vinegar. So both of these are ready to be strained and drained now. So I've got my sieve all set up, and what I'm going to do is I've got cheesecloth here as well that I will pour it through and wring it out with. So let's get this all set up. So I'm not going to need my scale today, so I can get that put away. And what I'm going to use mainly is my sieve here and a big bowl to catch everything in, as well as some cheesecloth here. Now, let me see. So with the cheesecloth placed into the strainer, that's going to help catch all of these extra herbs that we have in our jar. And all the liquid is going to be able to drain out into our jar here nice and safely, whereas all the solids will get stuck in the cheesecloth, at which point I can wring it out and drain all the extra juice out. So let's get this opened up here. There we go, it's opened up. Now I put that wax paper on top there just because the acidic content from the vinegar can rust your metal rings up top here, so I didn't want to have any rust to deal with. So I just put that wax paper on there to help create a little bit of a seal there. But have a look in there. There's a quick look inside the jar here. You can see all of our herbs are all mixed in there nicely on top of that apple cider vinegar in here. This is a side view of the jar here. Now what I've done is every day, every other day, I've gone in and I've given these all a really good shake just to make sure that everything's nice and incorporated. And yeah, it looks fantastic. It smells out of this world, like really, really good. So I can't wait to get this strained off and give it a try. All right, we got all of it poured out here, and just going through this mixture here, just reminded of everything that we added in here. So there's some ginger, we've got cinnamon, there's some turmeric here, we got the rosemary obviously. I also added goji berries, it looks like. I know that there's a lemon kicking around in here somewhere. There's onion, there is garlic, this is a clove that I've added, lots of cloves. There's that lemon rind, so I just put the whole lemon in there. A little bit of juice still coming out. I think that is about everything that I've added. Oh, and also peppercorns it looks like as well in here. When I was putting this recipe together, what I wanted to do was create something that was going to work really well with our immune system, so help with the antioxidants and help with the antivirals and boosting our immune system. But I also wanted something that was going to be really warm and invigorating, help with our circulatory system as well, just to help make sure that our blood is moving to our extremities, our heart is healthy and strong, and everything is looking good. So that's why I added all of these herbs that I've chosen here. And the smell is absolutely fantastic, I'll say it. So now that I've got everything in the cheesecloth bundle here, what I'm going to do is wring it out. I think if you can see that there. Just give it a good squeeze. You can see the extra liquid coming off the bottom there. That's good. So you're never going to be able to get all of the liquid out, and that's okay. This is a super cheap and effective way to do it. If you wanted to, you could probably invest in some sort of wine press, and that would help to get a lot more liquid extracted for you. I had a look online at those this morning actually, and you know, they can start at $100, so they're not cheap by any stretch. And for a little piece of cheesecloth and some squishing, we're getting pretty good amount of liquid out of here, so I'm happy with that. There we go. Beautiful color on the fire cider here. The smell is phenomenal. Just really, really happy with how that turned out. Right, I'm going to try to pour this back in the jar here. Hopefully I can get it without spilling. There we go, that's good. I'm just going to give it a shake because I want to get the rest of this herb and everything off the side there. So now we've got the clean jar, and I'm going to have to put this through the strainer just one more time. There, just to make sure we got all those little guys out of the way. Let's pour that through. There we go. One last little swirl, and boom. There we go. So we got all the extra herb out in a nice clean jar. And our little catcher here. Got all that extra crud out of there. Not crud, but refuge, I guess. Roughage, whatever you want to call it. Now that we have everything nice and strained, you're always, I guess, left wondering what to do with the leftover bits. Now, my plan for this is what I want to do is dehydrate everything that I've been able to save here. And maybe powder it or blend it up or use it as a seasoning in some way in the future. So anyway, my plan is to get this all on my dehydrating rack here and into the dehydrator and get that process started. So let's just get this cheesecloth here. And then you can see everything that we're left with. So this was sitting in, there's our lemon. This was sitting in the apple cider vinegar for about 6 to 7 weeks. And this is everything that we're left with here. All really, really good stuff. Now, I don't want any of this to go to waste. So like I say, we'll get this in the dehydrator, let it dehydrate down, and then maybe find something fun to do with it. There we go. But doesn't that just look fantastic? If anyone can come up with a better word for me to say all the time, feel free to let me know, but that's one of my favorites, like, apparently. So we're sticking with fantastic. I'm just going to put all of these strainings into my dehydrator here. Put them in there for a day or two. Let all that moisture evaporate off, and then try something fun with everything that's left over. Put a cover on. There we go. And there we go. So it's going to be a nice quick video today. It's just the pressing off of our fire cider, so we got all that taken care of. And I guess the last thing to do, which I'm sure some of you are very excited for, is the taste test. So I'm going to give that a try here. I'm going to start with our generic one here. So you can see this one's a lot lighter in color. Let me grab the other one. So So it is a lot lighter in color here and compared to our darker one. Now this is our experimental variety here where we added all the extra ingredients. And you'll notice too a pretty big difference on the amount of liquid. So obviously with more ingredients in this jar, there is less room for apple cider vinegar, and that's why this one appears fuller. That's the conclusion that I came to. And yeah, so both of these should be fantastic for what we're looking to do, right? And I'm excited to give them a try here. So let me try the generic one first. Let me get this out of the way and see how this goes. So, oh, I'm really getting that horseradish. That's potent. But I wasn't nervous until right now. So let's give this a go. Oh, yeah, that is a mouthful of apple cider vinegar, all right. It's tasty. Normally, I guess I never mention this at all, but you should mix it with honey if you want to make it more palatable, and that's up to you if you want to do that. I would use a nice raw, organic, unfiltered honey just to make sure that you're getting all the benefits of that product. But yeah, I can see taking this just straight. It's not that bad. Oh, I'm not selling that very well, am I? Holy smokes. That's it's a great taste, right? So it's got the base of the apple cider vinegar, which I love vinegar. And it also has a very oniony, garlicky, horseradish flavors to it as well, which, like I say, help with so many internal issues. You've got digestion problems, it helps with those. It can help break down the mucus if you've got sore throats or you're congested. It fights a cold and flu with its antimicrobial, antibacterial properties in there. And it's fantastic for our circulatory system. So it's strong, good for the heart, keeps the blood pumping all throughout our whole body, which is great. And on a cold day, this would be a lovely addition to your daily routine. So let's try now this bad boy here. So this is the one I'm actually looking forward to. I made this one with me in mind here. I know my wife, she doesn't like some of those more exotic things, like cloves or gojis or whatever, but the smell is a lot more subdued, which I don't understand why, but that's okay. Let's give it a go. Oh, that one's good. Oh, that was like a full mouthful. It's good. I like this one better. Oh. It has a much more, oh, my eyes are watering. It has a much more robust flavor, and that's probably because we added a lot more ingredients. I can really taste the rosemary, which is, excuse me, one of my more favorite herbs to add. It's just a lovely smelling herb, and just a good all-around addition to our overall health. But that's like just two big mouthfuls of vinegar back to back, so it's good. I promise you, it's actually really good. I probably won't even add honey to it because I don't think it needs it. I think you could add this, mix it with a little bit of oil, add it to a nice salad. It would be a great addition to that for sure. But that is Fire Cider. So if you're looking for something to do to help battle colds and flus, I would highly recommend giving this a try. So you can go back and check out that other video of where we put all of the ingredients together and how we did it. And then if you're watching this one, well, you just figured out how to press it and what you might be in for when you taste it. So yeah, it's a super fun project, honestly. And it's just nice to be able to make it work. So basically what you're doing, right, is you're making a vinegar infusion, and everything that you add into the vinegar is going to act as acidic, right? So it's going to break down the plant material and help extract all of those compounds, those active compounds within that plant material, and take the properties on in the liquid form here that we can then consume rather than having to go and eat those plants. So anyway, it's a great little project. give it a try, you know, and you might enjoy it. So anyway, I'm just rambling now, so I just want to thank you so much for watching and following along with me. And again, a huge thank you for everyone who's new here, subscribed. Like I said, we got over 70 new subscribers this week alone, and it's so nice to see the channel growing, you know, and it's in my own little world here or whatever, but the first like 7 or 8 months I didn't even get 70 subscribers, so to get that in 1 week is just, it's such a humbling experience, you know, that so many of you out there are enjoying hanging out with me, and hopefully you're learning something, and I love the interactions that I've been having with everyone. So just yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thanks, appreciate it. But that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. So enjoy the rest of your day there, take care, and make some fire cider. But until then, we'll catch you later. Bye now.